What do you want?
Were you doing a reading?
Earlier, yeah. What do you want?
I just haven't seen you since...
I know when the last time you saw me was. What do you want?
I want a reading.
For me, this is just a show.
Just give me a reading.
Fine. Sit.
Shouldn't you boil some leaves or something?
Not for you, no. Oh, you're scared.
I'm not scared.
Oh, yeah, you are. You're always scared. That's your problem. You're scared.
I'm not scared.
Well, you'd know better than I would. Do you actually want this done or not?
I want to talk.
Then the fortune telling wouldn't seem very authentic, would it?
Fine, read. Tell me what's going to happen to us.
Us? There's not an us. There's a you and a me. Just because we screwed something up together doesn't mean that we can fix it together. There's things you can't repair.
We screwed up.
Look into the crystal. There's not an us because there's something wrong with you, James. Don't worry, I don't think everybody can see it. I do, though, because there's actually something wrong with me, too.
What am I looking for?
Oh, look closely. If you look here, you will see me staying here and you going. We're not talking about that or anything else. Your future, sir. Have a wonderful night. I guess we can say this one's on me, since we're sort of friends now. Next stop.
How about first stop and only stop?
What?
It doesn't look that safe to me.
That's not the point. The point is there's a good view at the top of that. Why don't you come up this far if you're not going to go that far?
Because you asked me to.
And now I'm asking you to do this one.
That's rickety, and I've already done this.
We will be fine.
This level's meant for the mortals. You aren't a god.
I'm feeling godlike. You can stay and be immortal if you want. And I will ascend. You're disappointing the audience, Henry. You're letting down the crowd, even as we speak. Ladies and gentlemen, the fight of the century. In the green corner, me, a climb, and a challenge. In the red corner, a man, a bottle, and his own insignificant worries. Does he have it in him to rise to the occasion? Or is he a complete and utter coward?
I guess you didn't predict this. It's a good thing the reading was free. I didn't want to do this, just so you know. I wanted to talk. You say there isn't an easy way to fix this thing. I don't know, maybe you're right, but I'm running out of time. I was supposed to stay away from people like you for a while. I should have kept Henry away. Would you stop? I mean, I just thought you were eccentric. You pushed and challenged. I mean, that was perfect. It's exactly what he and I needed, but you kept pushing. And things got out of control. Now Henry's... I don't want to have to do this, but I don't know what else I can do with you anymore. You have to be accountable. That's important to some people. Henry was important. Hey, would you pay attention? Where do you think you'd even go? You're done ignoring me. Should I continue, or are you finally ready to talk?
I want some of your water. Please. Are you honestly blaming me for what happened to Henry?
You're saying it wasn't your fault?
Of course it wasn't my fault. We both went up there. I was fine.
Yeah, but he wasn't. I mean, he wouldn't have been up there if it wasn't for you. He wouldn't have been drinking if it wasn't for you. Why were we drinking so much anyway? I mean, it's not like you needed that before. That's what he liked about you.
That I was usually sober?
That you were so alive.
Still am compared to Henry.
Don't talk about him like that. He was crazy about you.
What happened to Henry was an accident. At least that's what I'm saying for your sake.
For my sake.
I'm saying it was an accident, but if you want to start pointing fingers, I wasn't the only one there that night.
No.
I was drinking, he was drinking. You could have said something from the very beginning.
I couldn't say anything.
You could have offered to take him home. You could have told me enough is enough. I instigate things because that's what I do, but you're supposed to be the level-headed one. You're supposed to hold the reins, and you did nothing. Not to mention that you can't be mad at me for being who I am, because you had a lot to do with that, too.
That's not true.
You sure about that?
I mean, I've never been able to rein you in before. I sure couldn't that night, but I can now. And that's what I'm doing.
That's what you're doing? This is you reining in.
Stop.
Look at you. Every advantage in the world, and you're still scrambling.
If you don't shut up.
Then you'll what? Smash my head, tie me up, and try and make me apologize for something that isn't my responsibility? That's what it takes for you to feel like you're in control, then you never really had any power, did you?
I'm the one
You're the one who made me crazy. And you're the one who made Henry weak. Now you're trying to make it sound like I somehow painted you into a corner? No, you did that.
Hey, Simon. Sorry I missed you before.
James, are you working?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
I hope so. Time's almost up. Have you figured out what to do with the girl yet?
Not yet. I'm working on that now, actually.
James?
I know I'm a little behind, but don't worry. I've got it under control.
I can't keep covering for you.
I know. It's okay. I need to let you go.
Let me know when you decide. I'm still waiting to hear back from...
You've got it under control.
Enough.
Fine. You're in control. Oh, well done. Well done. This is not the last stop. Still further. Come on. You made it this far. Right. Come on, your turn. Well done, you. giant leap for our Henry, even if it's just a small step. I have a theory.
I don't want to hear it.
Well, then don't listen to it. It's not like I can go anywhere. I think you wanted this to happen. I think you knew nothing good was going to come from us going to that roof, and you just stood by. Not that I need to tell you, but this fortune-telling thing is just a sham. I can't see the future. You, on the other hand...
I'm not psychic. That's not how it works.
I don't think that the greatest trick the devil ever pulled was telling people he didn't exist. I think it was admitting he did. People like you are capable of all kinds of nastiness if you can pin it on some outside source.
You can't stop, can you?
What?
It's finding that nerve, you just play it until it snaps. I mean, who the hell needs a devil to have somebody like you manipulating every little insecurity that they have?
Just because I find a crack in the armor doesn't mean I'm wrong.
Okay. So why didn't I stop?
I think you were jealous of Henry.
You're either flattering yourself or just grasping at straws.
Maybe. But even though you were there when I dragged him out and made him do things, you weren't really a part of it. I think you resented the fact that he had somebody to pull him out of his sad little everyday and you didn't. So when you tried a big adventure and it went wrong, you were looking for somebody to blame.
You can't even stick with the same excuse. I mean, first it was an accident, and that wasn't your fault. And then it wasn't your fault because I somehow could have stopped you like I've ever been able to do that before. And now suddenly it's my fault because I wanted this to happen? I mean, look at the situation you're in right now because you can't own up to things. You are the one with something wrong with you. Why can you not just acknowledge that?
Because this is the kind of person you need me to be. You can't cross lines. You don't want to be mean. Okay. Well, I can, and I will be. Maybe I push things too far. Maybe whatever's broken in me isn't fixable, and maybe if you keep on ignoring how much like you I actually am, then you'll feel great about yourself. So be the good guy, but you can't have it both ways, James. You can't tell me that I'm broken and have me offer to fix things. You want to be right and good? Fine. I will show you how right you are and how messed up I am. But when you're so busy making sure that you look like the hero, don't be surprised if I start acting like a villain. So what exactly is the plan? What happens next?
You're not scared.
Of course I'm scared.
No, you're off balance. It's not the same thing. You're never scared. That's part of the problem.
So you needed to scare me into being sorry so that you could feel good again?
I needed you to be sorry so I wouldn't feel bad about what I have to do.
What?
Henry was important. I'm not the only person who's upset about what happened. There are consequences.
So you did all this to...
I had to fix you, or get rid of you. That's what I've been trying to do, or not to do. Hey, Simon.
James, you decided anything yet?
I'm figuring some things out.
She's an interesting character.
Yeah, definitely.
But I don't think this story's gonna sell. Nobody sees where you're going with it. I mean, crazy girl meets tame boy is cute, but when she gets him killed, it doesn't leave a lot of places to go. You know what you're supposed to write. Just keep it light.
I just want to try something different, you know?
She was, and she was great at first. You can use all the fun stuff, but maybe tone down the crazy. You don't do thrillers well. You said you'd go back to basics.
Maybe I can backtrack some. I mean, she can be a teacher or a reporter, maybe.
That could work. I'll extend your deadlines a little bit, but I need something soon.
All right. Why don't you come by the place tomorrow? I should have something ready then. Things got a little off track, but I'll fix it. I'll fix her.
Okay. I'll see you then.
You're gonna kill me.
Not for long. I just need to change a few things. Sand down your sharp edges.
I really wish you'd just start with a new character. I'm not perfect. I am me.
You got the main character killed. Story kind of dead ends from there.
Okay. That was me. What about all the other stuff? All he ever did was laugh when we were together. That was me too.
Why are you bringing it up now? It's too late.
Aren't you afraid you're gonna lose all that too? Nobody edited out the devil because you'd lose Satan the adversary, but you'd lose Lucifer the light bringer too. I still have a story, James. Henry gets another shot and I don't.
God didn't have editors. I mean, your life can be redone. Mine is real.
Well, mine's real to me. Did I get a name this draft?
Yeah, you did actually. It's
It's not really important now. I'll find out in the next one.
I really am sorry.
Me too. About Henry. Maybe next time I'll be less whatever I am.
Maybe I'll give better direction.
I hope so. Good luck.
Hey.
Come on.
Shit, James, you ought to sweep up in here. I thought that whole messy artist thing was just a stereotype until I met you. Have you got the new pages for me?
Yeah, they're ready to go. She's a teacher now. Gardening keeps her outdoors a lot. That's her new passion.
Better than the village psychic. She sounds cuter.
Yeah, I thought you'd like that.
So what's the catch? She hooked on pain pills? She's a gun runner and she's pulled Henry into a life of crime.
No, it's settled now. I've got her under control.